Spinners leave Durham on the back foot. Gloucestershire play hosts for their final game of the season, hoping to build on their performance against Glamorgan last week, but Durham are a determined outfit who have impressed in the divisional stage. They were unfortunate not to pick up the win last time out. 5 balls into the match, play was halted as an emergency helicopter landed on the Bristol County Ground outfield, but the delay was brief, and Lees and Jones looked to get Durham off to a good start. They made it as far as 25 when Payne had his first. Jones out LBW for 6. And his second came off the next delivery. Borthwick out for a duck, snaffled by Hammond at first slip. Bedingham and Lees found the solidity they needed and recovered from the 2 quick wickets to take their side past 50. They'd made their way into the 70s when Zafar Gahar got one to turn on Bedingham and he had to go, out for 19. It wouldn't be long before the spinner had another. Lees attempted sweep, top edge to Hammond, and eventually given out after a consultation between the umpires. Lunch was taken an over later, Durham on the back foot with the score 78 for 4. Eckersley and Clark found 100 runs for their side after the break, but the decent start to the session would prove to be a false dawn for Durham. Van Buren removed both men, Eckersley out, guiding a catch to Dent. And then a few overs later, Clark followed, bowled by a ripper for 16. Spin was causing the visitors all kinds of problems. Coughlin, another for Gohar, out for 9 trying to sweep. And 2 balls later, Travaskis followed the same way. Durham now 8 down and in all sorts of trouble. Potts would be another for Van Buren, out tamely handing a catch back to him. And the innings was at an end with no more added to the score. Gahar sealed a well-deserved fifer when Rain flashed his wide delivery to Payne. It had been a sorry showing from Durham after lunch. 6 wickets had tumbled for just 31 runs in 11 afternoon session overs. Van Buren had started the collapse with Eckersley's wicket and the spinners had capitalised. Gahar's figures 5 for 15, Lees 40 at the top of the order, far and away the top score. But Gloucestershire would run into trouble at the start of their innings. Dent out for a duck, 5 balls in, well taken low down by Eckersley. Bracey and Hammond got the score up and running, but only as far as 30 when Hammond holed out, caught by Potts off the bowling of Travaskis. And there'd be one more before the break. Bracey shouldered arms to Rain, the umpire raised a finger, the number 3 out for 27, tee taken with the fall of his wicket. The hosts mounted a recovery after the break, Van Buren and Lace taking a more measured approach to proceedings, up past 50, and even further. They'd doubled their score soon after, much better now from Gloucestershire, who would soon be closing in on Durham's first innings total. The duo had 50 for their work, the 4th wicket worth a half-century of runs when Lace found 2 off Travaskis. The spinner came back at him though, 3 figures 7 runs away when Lace was trapped in front. But that wouldn't stop Gloucestershire, up to 100 with another Van Buren boundary. He was looking in fine form and was really accelerating. Back-to-back boundaries off Borthwick took him to the cusp of a rapid 50, and with the 3rd ball of the over, he found the 2 he needed. His half-century scored off just 60 balls, and Gloucestershire had now moved to within 30 of Durham. Van Buren wouldn't get to go much further, bowled by Rain for 62, but his work was done. His side were heading towards the lead. Parity came thanks to Higgins, and Scott built on it, the lead up to 6 when he lost his partner. Higgins' wicket was the last action of the day, Bales clipped by Travaskis, and Durham finished the day with something to cling on to. They'll hope to wrap up the innings as quick as they can tomorrow morning before putting in an improved performance with the bat. The hosts, though, looked determined and could find their way to a position of supremacy when Scott is joined by Ollie Price on day 2.